company about 18 years. Started out in corporate in the franchising arena, and been fortunate enough to represent Marriott in the Southeast with development for the past 8 years.
I'm Nash Patel. I'm former chairman of the Asian American Hotel Owners Association, current hotel owner. I've been a member of Nabhood since inception, and I pretty much dealt with a lot of these guys in this room. I bought franchises from John, hotels from Bobby back there. I think we've worked with Mark for a few times too while he was in Best Western. So I got to mix a little bit of everything. Tried franchising also one time, briefly. Learned real quick that was not the business to go into, stay on the operations and ownership side.
Thank you, guys. And I'm Isaac Brown, once again from Extended Hospitality Group, formerly Marriott, formerly Choice Hotels, corporately taught as an architect, designing Courtyard brand hotels and most of the new brands that Choice are building today that are in the marketplace. Transitioned to the other side of it, which is the emerging markets department, work with Brian Parker. And that's where I actually learned everything I needed to. And it actually wasn't on my dime, which was actually a good thing for me. Before I transitioned from architecture with Choice Hotels, in 2007, I was ready to go. And of course, you all know that's when the market turned and it kind of tanked. I had a lot of real estate out there, so I liquidated a lot of things and kept a few things. Of course, laid some capital aside and started working in the emerging markets with Brian Parker in the development side. And that's where I learned everything I needed before I got out there. And I remember very distinctly the phone call. He said, "Hey, I hear you're leaving." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, it's time for me to go. I'm ready to get into the business." He's like, "So what have you done besides architecture in the business?" I was like, "I got a good business mind, I got a good business background." He said, "No, you need more than that." He was like, "Look, just come and work with me for a while. You can actually learn everything you need to, front and center." He said, "Okay." And I did, and it worked out perfectly. And it helped me transition right now. I started my company last year with 7 to 17 deals in the pipeline that we're working on. And you know, just looking for interested investors, partners, and also some key money from these guys sitting here. And I think that's why Andy put all the guys on the panel today, because I'm definitely going to dig in. So I hope you guys are ready. All right? It'll make it very challenging. So just to start out, how many of you in the room are looking to become hotel owners or are hotel owners, just so we can get a good synopsis of who's actually in the room? New hoteliers, first-time hoteliers? Okay, perfect. And you guys want to definitely have a relationship with the brands along the way as well, correct? And that's another reason why they're here. So looking at the hotel development, we all know that the hotel development is back. We're all back, new construction's there. The challenging markets from the conversion side, when things were down, has changed completely. And now we have a lot more opportunities. I'm sure you guys see in your pipeline that new build construction is back. You know, everything is back from that perspective. The lending cycle's here. We have more first-time hoteliers actually transitioning to that side. Also some familiar hoteliers like Nash here, who's actually looking at new builds as well. So I'd like to hear some of it from the start. So from the corporate side, give us some insight, knowing that half the year of 2015 was definitely a good one. And going into the second half of the year, what are some of the most aggressive deals you guys have seen from a brand perspective in your pipeline? Anybody can take the question. What's growing faster right now?
Well, I think, first of all, those of you who do sign the front of the paycheck, we applaud you. I mean, all of us sitting up here, we're a friendly group, we know each other, but I think all of us have a special appreciation for what it takes to be an entrepreneur. There's a big difference between signing the back of a paycheck and the front of the paycheck. So those of you venturing into that, who already do that, we applaud you. Yeah, I think most of us would agree that things are going well out there. Probably the one hiccup is probably construction.